Hey Annie 12, this is Nick Lee, and this is my short summary about the physics of cloth to help you all draw clothing and drapery from imagination more accurately. Basically, when thinking about cloth, you need to imagine it is made up of a bunch of beads and springs that want to stay as evenly spaced apart as they can all the time. If you pull on one of these beads, nearby beads and springs follow, trying to retain that even distance between them. The springs are trying to pull them back, causing the cloth to stretch. When you push beads together, they want to move away, and the springs try to push them back out. This is what appears as folding of the cloth. So, when you pull the cloth, it stretches. When you push it together, it folds. When cloth isn't being affected at all, like if you laid it flat on a table and all those beads were evenly spaced out, let's just say that's cloth in its normal state. A lot of the time though, cloth like drapery and clothing are hanging from something or are draped around something. What holds the cloth up or even down are imaginary points like pins. The more pins you have, the more of an abstract effect you will get. The less, you'll get stuff that looks like curtains. Shirts on our torsos have a lot of pins. You have to consider each scenario you are putting the cloth in. Easiest is simply a person standing straight up. Multiple loose pins around the shoulders and neck are holding up the shirt. If you arced your back, the pins would shift to your upper back. The shape of cloth is determined by other forces too, like gravity is the most constant one. Motion and wind are other very common ones too, that are seen in illustrations a lot. Back to pins. The scenario you are putting your cloth in determines where they are once again. What if the cloth is a shirt on a sprinter running forwards? Due to science, inertia, fun stuff, the pinpoints appear to be on the front side. If you notice in real life photos, usually wherever the cloth is smoothest, that is where it is being held up or pinned, with exceptions of wind. The folds follow from these smooth places and appear once again when the cloth is close together. You have to consider how is your cloth being affected at all times. If you have a character wearing a sweater and they put their arm out straight, it will be mostly flat or smooth, but if they flex their arm, folds would appear around the crease of their arm. That's the main thing I want you to get out of this video though. Consider the scenario. Do you have a superhero with a cape? Is there wind blowing to the left, down or up? Are they jumping? How high in their jump arc are they? Do you have a character sitting down, reading a book? Would their shirt be stretched out on the back? And would lots of folds appear around their stomach which too is compacted? The shape of cloth can almost be unpredictable, like water. But if you can figure out what forces and figures are shaping it, you should be cloth drawing masters. So I hope this helped everyone. Until next time.
Base in the space means peace, see you later. Later, alligator. Pop blows a weasel in the